here. I actually started on time by half a minute, I suppose. I'm not freaking hitting the buzzer or anything. I'm here. It's okay. It's fine. Oh. Okay. Well, we're good. Stream is going. Turn this off now. So, Kirby. Yeah, 4th of July was kind of eh. Now's the fun stuff again. Now I get to go back to playing Kirby like nothing happened. It's like nothing kind of did. It's supposed to be this big 250th anniversary thing for the country, and it felt lackluster. How do you do that? But yeah, this time we're gonna be going through Winter Horns. I still don't know what this name is about. I feel like I've seen an explanation for it before, but it never stuck out to me, I suppose. So I'm just gonna act like I don't know. But at this point, I don't anymore. And honestly, who cares? We're playing a Kirby game where it's meant to have fun. It's meant to be super cute. We go to the frozen wastelands of Great Britain or something. I don't know. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got nothing. Okay. Well, nothing's going right now. One hit, I lose the power and spin it at him by accident trying to attack that dang thing because Cutter kept missing. And then when I think the snowballs are going to hit the rock and break, they don't. You're already testing me, game. It's like ice for now, though. Me. It would be like that. Alright, we gotta get the snow sculptures again. So we did that in the last world of the DLC. And I'm getting my cutter back. There we go. Things are turning around now. Let's see how long that lasts. Get the dog! Get the dog! Can you please get the dog? Can you please get the dog? Ooh. Look, I know it's not a great movie. And classified as good, but live-action Cat in the Hat holds a very special place in my heart, and it's a very big guilty pleasure of mine. So let me have this. Ow! The penguin disagrees! The penguin disagrees with my assessment! Get him! So yeah, what can I talk about to fill in the time, because I've got a couple hours of this. Oh, I guess I could bring up Perseverance. So, as you may or may not know, depending on how many of these streams you've watched, I'm part of this archipelago randomizer group called Perseverance, where the whole deal is that we bring a bunch of games, not fully maxed out except for the one time we all regretted it. But, it's meant to be a super long randomizer, and they're known to take months. I wasn't around for the first one, because I did not know about it until the second one was about to start. And the first one, I think, took, like, 4 months. I participated in the second, which just wrapped up earlier this week. And it took around 7 months. And I think Perseverance 2 was about maybe 3 times as large in terms of games brought. And I think now for Perseverance 3, which just started, I guess, the second time a couple days ago, because we had to do a regen because someone got left out, which is apparently a common trend. We've now doubled that. And maybe then some, maybe, I don't know. It's big. It's really big this time. You want the difference for my input with this? With the first one, I didn't really know how much to really expect from it, so I only brought a few games. I brought 5, and Notable took over 2 more games when other people quit, because not everyone can handle doing a Perseverance thing for so long. So overall, I did 7 games. In that time, I also participated in the side thing called Penance, where we did max everything out, and it was kind of a mess. I'm never playing Pokemon Emerald with Type Rando ever again. And that wasn't even the biggest problem. I turned my experience gain down to 0 and put on Deathlink, so I kept being warped back to the first area again and again before trying to get to the gym. It went horribly. But I did it. In fact, I actually beat the Penance slot. I beat that Penance Emerald thing. Like the day we did the regen for Perseverance 3. So, that's neat. I think Penance is generally still in the process of wrapping up. It's been about 4 months. It was meant to be this thing where it's like, we go through it super fast. It's like a speedrun thing, but it's also going to be really hard at the same time. And then the speedrun idea of it died like a month in. We realized, wait a minute, maybe turning up the difficulty to max isn't the best for speedrunning. But, I survived. I survived Penance, I guess. There was also one that happened for the After Dark server, which is all the 18 plus stuff. And, well, I didn't join that one. Mainly because I don't really have many games that would really qualify for that. Not any that'd be randomized anyway. And I felt like bringing one of my standard games to something where, you know, all bets are off for what you can bring. There's no extra rules, I guess. You can bring M-rated games. Like, I don't play M-rated games, generally. So, no. I don't really have anything I could bring. The real thing, though, is that Perseverance 3, I had 5 slots in the last one. For P3, it has been bumped up from 5 to 34. I brought basically everything I could think of that I could play with the randomizer. Which does mean I did bring a lot of manuals. Lots of checklist-style stuff. And one of them was one I made myself that really isn't so much a game, so much as me being like, okay, Perseverance 2 has taken a long time, and I've gotten nothing in like 2 weeks. What kind of bullshit can I do to waste time? I know, I'm just gonna load up a bunch of random DVDs I own, because physical media is the best. Sony! And, and I'm gonna load up all the bonus features and shit and turn that into a manual. So I have 13 different DVDs all placed in this one manual. A surprising number are DreamWorks movies. So, of course I got Shrek and Shrek 2 in there. Over the Hedge, Flushed Away. Madagascar. Maybe because they're a lot of the ones that have the extra games and bonus features and stuff that I feel like would make sense. Because it's supposed to be a randomizer with games in it. feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. I remember there being some extra thing about this area. I'm going back down. Yep. I was right. I actually moved the stairs down. That's why the stairs are here. I need to bring them down. I was autopiloting, talking about how I went freaking crazy with Perseverance 3. But yeah, it started a couple days ago. About a day later than we actually wanted to, because not only were there random tech issues abound, but someone's randomizers got completely left out, which happened during P2 as well, and luckily we caught it super early this time, but because of how big P3 is, it takes a solid, like, 4 hours to generate, and the first time we tried, it did not actually work because it tried to do the hint pre-fill for Ocarina of Time's Gossip Stones, and it didn't work for some reason. So we genned 4 at the same time, which obviously meant it gen slower. Did a whole, like, voting thing on which one we'd actually do, and after all that was said and done, we still had to regen anyway. It was a whole ordeal, but now we're going, and it's not perfect because someone wanted to make changes to their YAML and they were not changed, but whatever. The guy said it was nothing they couldn't handle, so it's fine. And I guess we could just accept that. We are done already, wow. Autopilot! Autopilot for the win! But, so far, so good. At this current point, I still have not even loaded up 8 of my games at all. And they're obviously still getting stuff because everyone else is playing their games. I need to load up Ocarina of Time. That's gonna be a huge, like, open thing at the start. Because I'm pretty sure I have grass sanity turned on, so cutting individual blades of grass, or like little bushes, I suppose. Each of those gives an item instead of a normal drop. So there's like 1,000 things for free. But yeah, that's the whole thing I had to sort out, and I'm gonna work on that more tonight once I'm done with this. In fact, right before this, I actually got Mario Sunshine into BK. And then some, because logic was really weird for it. It's telling me I could get the Shine Sprite secret on the beach without the hover nozzle, which requires some weird spin jump dive tech. But it didn't account for anything in Noki Bay Shine 2, which you could obviously play. It didn't even think I could get the first Shine without the hover, despite the fact it's designed to where you don't need it. I don't understand. Why are you like this, randomizer? Whatever, it's fine. I'm already an overachiever in some of these randomizers to begin with, because I can do some out-of-logic things, but come on. Anyway, Treasure Road. This is happening now. I was actually hoping to bring a couple more games, but even if I wanted to bring this, I'm doing this first. So I don't want the randomizer to have this stuff in it when I haven't played some of the DLC yet. And second, I wanted to bring a manual for Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which unfortunately has not been updated or possibly finished, which is upsetting. And then on top of that, I wanted to try bringing Sonic Racing Cross, which I brought Mario Kart World, because the person in charge of the Perseverance group made a manual for that. And the last time the Sonic Racing Cross one was updated was when Pac-Man first came out. And it's been a few months since then. So I'm Reset this. This is horrible. This went horrible. Can you tell I'm not great with this ability much? It's not my thing. Give me Cutter any day. Do the thing. Do the thing! Go! Oh my god! This ability sucks, dude. Hit them! Please! Sad part is I've actually played this before, so I should have all of the winning times, but look at this. Oh! I thought it was a minute, not a minute 30. I was fine. Okay. Never mind. This is what happens when you autopilot. Oops. Oops. I'm a doof. Oh well. It's okay. We're fine. But yeah, it's been going pretty well so far. Our time estimates, because it's a larger one this time than the last one, which we plan to eventually make this go on to be a larger thing than the main server's big async. The thing with the big async is, even though we have a comparable number of slots, I think, maybe we don't, I don't know, we have a lot. There's a lot more people working on that, and the big async you're limited to like 1 per person. Some shit, right? Compared to this, where you can bring as much as you want as long as you bring unique stuff. You can't just bring like 30 Ocarina of Times and be done with it, you know? You gotta actually have a bunch of games if you want to go into this. There's a lot of stuff. But we're also working with a lot less people because we're not the entire main archipelago server is in this. It's their own little group. So there's maybe like a total of like 30 people doing this. So it's definitely a lot smaller in terms of player count. We just overachieve by doing everything we can. Of course, some people do bring more than others, but you know, it's fine. It also helps to do more if you make your own shit, like my DVD manual. Why, yes, I will play Shrek. That will be part of my archipelago randomizer. The things I do when I'm bored. The funny thing is, the DVD manual is like the only thing I've ever like fully made like reality, I suppose. Because most of the time I just conceptualize shit. I actually don't have the technical skill or ability in order to actually make a lot of the stuff I want happen, you know? Like, I conceptualized a Kirby board game in a similar vein to 100% Orange Juice. And of course it never went anywhere, but, you know, I conceptualized it. But the DVD manual, like, it can still be expected, I guess. Like, there's only 13 DVDs there. I could add dozens more. I could even add ones that I don't have with help of other people, which is fun. It could be this huge conglomerate of DVD stuff. And it'd be absolutely insane. And I think I might work on it a little bit more if I end up BK in P3 for extended periods of time. Which, given the fact I have so many games that could get unblocked at any one time, I'm not sure it's gonna happen. You know? At least not to the same extent. But we'll see. I definitely want to get Shrek the Third in there. Obviously, because I have Shrek 1 and 2. I want to get the third in there. Excuse me, just gonna... Time crash. Let's try that again. You gonna come back? I know enemies like to come back in this game. You coming? You coming? He's not. Oh well. Oh, now you're back. Hi. I need to check stream real quick, cause that was... Uh-oh. It's times like this where I'm very glad that I did not set to auto stop. Let me double check. Stream looks like it's going. Yeah, we're going still. It's fine. So let me just explain what just happened. I can even go back and check because YouTube sucks. Let me just explain what just happened. You may have noticed that everything kind of flickered and got stuck for a second. My power just flickered off. But it wasn't like a major shut-off thing, because the internet's still going. It didn't kill the internet, it didn't kill stream. Maybe it looked a bit funky for you guys. But the lights were blinking like nuts. The TV went full restart. And it also shut off power to the Switch 2 dock for a little bit, so I could hear the game running through the Switch 2 speakers, which are a lot lower quality by comparison to a television. But, like, that was spooky. But since stream is still going, I guess, I think we can go on. I didn't... It's kind of funny. As soon as the freaking crash enemy lands on Kirby, everything just loses its mind. Like, the power flickers and everything. I didn't get any sort of error about OBS being like, there's nothing. It's not like during Pokemon Legends ZA where it cut out like 10 seconds for no reason. Like, it's all still supposedly there. I'll take a camera. It's all still supposedly there. It's just that, you know, you couldn't see anything for a little bit. It all flickered, and I thought my power was going to go out like completely, but no, we're still fine. So, surprise! And given the fact that the stream is still going, it means that YouTube is still getting stream stuff, so we should be good still. The weird thing is it didn't even kill my internet. It killed the lights for a little bit. They kind of flickered like crazy, and then the TV had to restart. I don't know what caused it, but it didn't seem to interrupt anything outside of me being like, whoa, whoa, whoa! So, you know, I suppose we're fine. So, that was a little spooky. Try not to get scared. When you live, try not to get scared. Scary stories. If you guys haven't played Super Normal World, please give it a shot. Even if you don't like troll games, I think you will find it pretty enjoyable still. Do it for Bobby Garlic. Do it for Bobby. Magi, you're beating the level. I guess I can go down here. It's a secret passage, so I assume I can go back up. Yeah. Oh, it's been a while. This Archipelago talk has reminded me, I gotta actually think of something to bring for the next D-Pad Archipelago. Because the D-Pad Community Archipelago, they do one per month, and it's the start of a new month. Well, sort of. It started a week ago, but, you know, it's fine. We usually don't start the Archipelago at the very start of a month. We usually wait a little bit. Why can't we go in here? Okay. Perspective is funny. Alright. Well, you know, all things considered, with the stream kind of going nuts there for a second, it's at least better than back before I updated OBS, which I probably should be doing again pretty soon anyway. But you may remember during like early Mario Wonder and some Pokemon stuff, there was a time where the video would just get super corrupted because it couldn't send data properly. It was because I was like 3 years behind on OBS versions. I'm now currently running... Ow! I'm currently running OBS 30.1.2, which is not the newest version because it's like 32 point something now. But it still works for now, so... You know, until we have any major issues, because I don't like updating things, because it likes to break even more so when I do update stuff. And then you get stuff like mobile apps where it's like, hey, you updated for the newest features. And by that we mean we took away a lot of the stuff that was in the free version and made it a paid thing. So it's actually worse that you updated now. And also we added more ads. Fuck you. And I wonder why I never update shit on mobile. I still have the Twitter bird even though I can't reply to tweets anymore. I can quote tweet, I just can't do actual replies anymore, because that broke entirely. That's already dealing with the fact that the general search functionality broke on that app, like, right after the swap to X. So... I can still go to individual profiles if I can... If I want to search up a specific account, I can do that, but I can't look up, like tweets or anything. Now I can't reply to shit, so... It's a lot harder to have discussions with people, when I'm on the go, I suppose. But I'm still not updating! I will only update when either A, I get a new phone, which means I kind of just have to in order to install the app to begin with, or if Twitter just fails to load entirely. Like, if I'm not even able to see my timeline anymore, then I'll update. But not yet. I'm gonna power through as much as I can, because I'm not letting the bird go. I'm not letting the bird go. Larry! There's no real need to keep it around or anything. It's just like the one last bit of personality that the app frickin' had. Ever since it swapped to X, like every single bit of personality that app had is dead. The sad thing is, I don't hate the concept. You want Twitter to be a general thing instead of just being a short form social media, which, like, I get it, maybe. Maybe. You kind of lose what made Twitter special by making everything else, but like every single other freaking site's doing shit. I mean, YouTube wants to be TikTok and Instagram and all that, so... Fuck it, all these sites mesh together anyway. But, with that being said, you wanted to make like a general hub where everything could happen. You named it X, the default frickin' variable. I get it. Like, all the personality that Twitter had. Short-form tweets, like a little chirp of a bird. And the home button for the timeline looked like a birdhouse, and it was super cute. But there was personality to it, you know? But they thought out a lot of this shit. It's just, you know, a lot of that shit gone now. Which I guess is kind of what happens when you try to make it about literally everything at once. But, like, I feel like most people still just use it as if it were normal Twitter anyway, so what's the freaking difference? You know? Another cleared level by mostly autopiloting. Yeah, I'm not updating Twitter until I actually freaking need to. And despite everything, I don't yet. I can still quote tweet. I can still acknowledge people's existence. I can like. It's something. I just had to be on my laptop if I actually want to reply directly instead of doing quote tweet chains. I can't even do like threads of my tweets anymore because you make your initial tweet and then everything else is technically a reply and my freaking phone can't do that now. Yay! Not even because of a compatibility issue with the app, it's just me being spiteful of them getting rid of the Twitter branding. Like, I know I shouldn't give this much of a shit about a blue bird on a website, but like, come on! You want me to update the app, Mr. Elon? Mr. Musky Man, you want me to? Make it so the app doesn't load at all. Make it so I can't even see a freaking timeline. Then I'll do your stupid variable nonsense. Like you've added anything that would necessarily warrant me updating anyway, because you've taken away half that shit Twitter had anyway. Circles are dead. I don't know if anyone even used them, but you've been taking away shit, so... So really, it's another example of updating a thing, taking away features. The thing I was just complaining about. Like, there are photo editing apps that I've used, which have been kind of messing around, making random memes in the middle of the night when I'm sleep deprived. I should be going to bed, but I'm like, no, I wanna take a picture of a rabbit from Rayman and make it all distorted and funny. Like, there was a time where I updated one of them and it removes like half of the shit I normally use and put on the paid tier. It's like, come on! What do you mean? What do you mean not updating my app makes it better? There was a video editing app I used on my phone for a while that by default had like a 10-minute runtime like limit. After I updated the thing, it's now like a minute and a half. That should be a scam. Mobile is just a freaking hellscape. Do we need to talk about the fact that Mario Kart Tour is now shutting down? Which I find really funny. So here's the thing. If you've seen anything on my channel, you probably noticed the massive playlist of me playing Mario Kart Tour. I've been playing that since launch. Have not spent a freaking dime on it because I don't really like spending money on mobile much. Like, the extent of it, I think, is Mario Run. Just so I could play the full thing of that. And half the time the audio was freaking broken anyway, so I stopped playing it. I don't do microtransactions because that stuff is freaking stupid. I don't like pay-to-win garbage, especially when it's actively trying to scam you, but whatever! It's fine! I can wait patiently for cards in TCG Pocket, whatever. You should get plenty of hourglasses regardless. You don't even need to even pay unless you want to do the subscription for with a one special promo card a month. I like collecting them all, but like, dude, it's a promo card. They're meant to be super rare anyway, and I even if I was actively collecting physical Pokemon cards, which is like basically impossible nowadays. Thanks, scalpers. But even if I was, I wouldn't be getting promo cards anyway, because like how the fuck would I be getting them? It's even harder now with the scalpers. Before then, it'd still be a freaking nightmare because you go to in-person events and like no in-person events for literally anything ever come here. So like, the fuck do you want me to do? Like, I don't normally spend money on mobile. But the point is, I've been playing Mario Kart Tour since launch, and most of my gameplay is on YouTube. I stopped recording like a year ago or so. And I think some point last year I finally got into uploading everything, because I was super behind, because I was getting burnt out uploading the things. Playing the game was fine. I still kept up with the tours even after I stopped recording, but like, with it just becoming full-on repeats for the last couple of years, it just became kind of pointless to even do it anymore. So I just stopped. Stopped recording it. And I've still been playing. And it was this whole thing where every year I would show up at the anniversary tour. I would show up during the anniversary. I would show like, here's the stuff I got in the past year. And the thing is, I would have done it if I actually would have uploaded the finale on time, which I still haven't yet. This is the one thing I haven't yet. But now I'm gonna put it off until the end of September because the game's shutting down. So like, like, there's gonna be this whole thing where I'm like, okay, every year I'm gonna load up the item menu and show my inventory, and show how much stuff I've got in the past, like show off everything I have. And I have a little segment ready to go to show off Gold Mario because I got him fairly recently, but I don't think I ever used him in a race before I actually stopped doing the main recordings. And I would show that Gold Mario works exactly the same as he does during the coin rushes. He magnetizes coins to him. He's the only character with any major difference like that besides items. But like, now the game's shutting down, so now I gotta hold off on that a little bit longer, I suppose, to get inventory from when I finished up before, inventory from a year later, and then inventory when the game shut down, which is about a year after that. So you can tell how long I've been holding off on uploading the finale stuff because I did edit it together. I had to edit the finale together on that, and now I have an excuse to wait even longer. I have to wait another frickin' 3 months. So I guess look forward to that, assuming they don't lock me out of the internet for digital ID garbage. Because mass surveillance is all the rage nowadays. But I find Mario Kart Tour shutting down kind of funny. And not in a haha funny sort of way, but like, literally they just updated to version 4.0. Like, with the Pipe Tour coming back again, they updated the app to version 4.0. And usually that means if they're doing a big release, that means they're updating the game with some major thing. The last new content they added since they started doing the repeat tour thing was like one particular line of cars, one of which I think was paid exclusive. Nah. But I got the other two, which I think just generally look better anyway. So I got Golden Rainbow. I think Silver was locked behind paid or some ungodly reason. I don't know. But who cares, right? Who freaking cares? Up to the version 4, there's this whole big thing like, hey, like, okay, if you're doing a major version update, you're obviously gearing up to do something pretty big, right? Like a really big thing. It's like, oh, maybe you're bringing back new content. Kind of like what happened with Mario Run, where it was just kind of a thing that was there for a while. It was just kind of there. And then suddenly, like a few years ago, they started doing timed events to promote a bunch of games. Which, you know, I haven't played any of that stuff, so I've missed out on the statues, but I don't really care about customizing my freaking token. Who cares? I sure still don't. Like, it means that the game's gotten new content when it was seemingly abandoned for years. It's basically the same thing that happened to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where we got the booster course pass out of freaking nowhere. Like, 6 years after the game came out. It was so weird. And you'd think this would be them going back to Mario Kart Tour and, you know, doing more stuff with that. Maybe adding some of the tracks from Mario Kart World as extra promotion or something, but no. The same day the minute wraps up and they start the Pipe Tour, they announced they're shutting the game down in September. So there's gonna be, like, including this one, 6 more tours, probably all repeats, and the game dies around the anniversary. Which is freaking sad. Incredibly stupid, even. But I've been playing the game since launch. I've recorded most of my time playing the game. Honestly, I think I've had a fulfilling time with it. But it just goes to show it actually ties in perfectly to what Sony's been doing. Actually. Because Sony's been getting under fire for the past week because they announced they're going to be killing off physical production in 2028. So, like, you get a year and a half of physical stuff, and then it's just going to be gone. PlayStation 6 won't have a disc drive at all. You have to buy a separate disc drive for PS5, and now you can't even get it all on PS6. Just fully killing it off. And needless to say, the entire internet wants Sony's head. It's like, nobody's happy about this. They've been community noted, like, no joke, a solid, I want to say 8 times since they made that announcement of just them being like, you're lying about how many people buy physically. You're lying about the fact is the necessity going forward. You act like it's impossible to have games physically when Nintendo's been doing it constantly, and you were a major pioneer of physical, and then you suddenly just gave up. It has nothing to do with costs. You don't have the freaking stability in your servers. You got into a controversy like 2 weeks before this where you were moving shit out of people's libraries. So no, we don't want this because we don't fucking trust you. So yeah, Sony's taking a lot of heat. They had to freaking ditch Twitter for a solid few days, and then when they came back, it's just being like, hey, look at this controller, you want to buy it? And then people were like, how about we can buy discs with games on them? And I saw some people being like, oh, we judged game key cards too harshly, we're sorry, Nintendo. And I'm like, no, that's not physical either. It's just a digital game with a freaking card on it, so you can, you know, give it to friends, I guess. It's a digital game you can loan to people. Big fucking whoop. Like, I guess you could sell it, but like, from what I could tell, a lot of people don't really want game key cards. It's the one big complaint about Pokopia, is the fact it's a game key card when it's like a gig. It's definitely larger than a gig, but like, it's super tiny. It could have fit on a 64 gig card with no problem. They just didn't want to fucking do it. It's pathetic. You're pathetic! And so many freaking games on Nintendo are doing game key cards that everyone thinks that Switch 2 is nothing but game key cards, but that's a freaking lie. Because not only is every first-party Nintendo game a proper game card, but also, on top of that, there have been multiple third parties that have done full releases. Literally, as this whole thing was happening, they announced that the re-release of Morrowind on Switch 2 is going to be fully on the card. And in fact, funnily enough, the Rayman Legends remake, that's going to be fully on disc. And the only reason why Internet Connection Required is on there is because the Origins bonus is digital only. But if you're just buying the game for the Legends remake, which is probably the main reason you're buying the thing, it's on the damn disc! You know? It's a shame about Origins, but like, Origins has been available physically for a long time. Definitive, like a few quality of life options and minor bonuses aren't really going to change anything. You can still get the original game physically, second hand. Like, okay. It's more of a bonus than anything else. That's good. That's the freaking point. But like, the actual main game itself is fully on disc. Absolutely slapping Sony in the face even freaking more. Because people are actively cheering for Ubisoft going physical with a game. Which is weird for Ubisoft, actually, because I remember, fairly recently, as in the last few years, remember when Mario and Rabbids sparked... Rabbids? Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, when that first came out. That was fully physical. I have it, fully physical. And I guess so few people bought it around here that I got the freaking pre-order sticker set. Yay! But, if you go to a Walmart to get the game nowadays, it's a freaking coding box. They stopped doing true physical with it, but they still make the boxes, for some fucking reason. All I'm saying is start printing physicals of those again, so we actually know you mean you're gonna go full physical with things again, and then we'll talk. Also, I'm still not the biggest fan of how you do things, Ubisoft, because you're freaking Ubisoft. But I will commend you for at least having Rayman be full physical. Not some keycard shit, man. I will commend you for that. You deserve some props, you know? I'm gonna reset now. I'm definitely running out because it'd be part of it. For some reason, the tornado ones are super strict. You know what doesn't help? The fact gets back to being default tornado instead of the actual fluid tornado with good movement. They downgraded me again! How dare they downgrade me again? Well, I lost. For some reason, I can't pick up anything! Don't make me hate Tornado, Kirby. I thought that ability was fine. Don't do this to me! Just sit here and wait, because you're going to refresh before I actually get to you. There. Why do you like this? But yeah, the whole thing going on with basically every mobile game ever, the live service model, is just basically every game's gonna be like now, if Sony gets their frickin' way, and we're not gonna let them. Because every game's gonna be like that. Make some joke about you will own nothing and be happy, New World Order stuff here. I don't know. It kind of just has that same feel, you know? Everything's a fucking rental. And we can just take it from you when we see fit that you no longer deserve to have it. And then these people who are batting for Sony for some reason, the freaks they are, they're like, oh, but your physical copies aren't actually good either, because they have DRM stuff that they can use to shut down the disc whenever they want to. And I'm like, DRM also sucks ass. We don't like that either. We understand the necessity for it, I suppose, but we also don't like it. Especially on PC. Like the Nuvo. How many times would you complain about that specific DRM? But like, eventually people are gonna bust through that DRM. It happens with every single anti-piracy thing. There's always some way to crack it. Don't underestimate people, you know? Especially when it ends up meaning that people who pirate the game have a better experience than people who don't. Anyway, I'm not advocating for it. Let's be honest here, but like, I think the legendary, what's his name, Ibnu, the Ultra Lord Gaben of Steam. He said that piracy is more of a service issue. If you don't provide, people are just gonna get it some other way. In an all digital landscape where everything's just being taken away from people and you can no longer, like, actually get these games, what the fuck else are people supposed to do? And it's depressing. I hate it. I actually freaking hate it. That's why even though I'd rather have a proper physical release, I'm actually okay with NSO stuff. Because with NSO, they're still releasing games and they're not going to release otherwise. They're still there. You can still play them. It's something. I just prefer physical because I want to actually own it. I don't like subscription services, but like, I mean, they got subscription service for online because of the online part. Everything else is a bonus. But at least some of these games that normally don't get any sort of re-release, they have a chance again. You know? And then it means for anyone who actually wants to get a physical version of, like, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, you freaking can! Because they release it on NSO, and then the freaking physical scalpers don't freaking charge you $500 for it anymore. It's almost like providing the game means that people can actually get the game reasonably. People complain about freaking $60, $70, $80 price tags, but like, better that than paying freaking $500 secondhand to actually get the game. Just as freaking bad. Scalpers are a plague. They're a freaking plague. They ruin everything. Like, there are plenty of games that have been delisted because stores have shut down or licensing ran out, and you can still get the games physically and still play them, right? I mean, there's the same time that they announced they're going full digital, they announced they're shutting down the PS3 and Vita stores. Apparently, Vic said they were already freaking gone, but they're not. They're still a thing. How much longer? Who knows? They're also dying out of September. September is just the time where everything in games die, apparently. I think I think most countries it shuts down next year, but I think, like, we're gonna start seeing the closures start around September. I don't fully remember. Almost like I don't freaking own PlayStation stuff for a freaking reason. And if I do get PlayStation stuff, I'm gonna get a freaking PS2 or a PS3 and just play all physical shit. I'll play physical games. I don't need to do digital stuff. You know? Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll find an Xbox 360 secondhand. I'll play Sonic Unleashed on that. So here it's better on that than on PlayStation. Shame about the DLC you can no longer get when this all shuts down too, because it's also part of it. DLC is also part of the experience, and now it's just going to be gone too. And yeah, because DLC's never physical. That's just gone no matter what happens. We all get to be sad together. There's no winning. There's really no winning here. Funnily enough, when I was seeing people talk about Mario Kart Tour shutting down, people brought up the fact that Nintendo didn't even want to do mobile game stuff to begin with, but they were pressured to by investors. You know, investors are a major problem, apparently, with these companies. It's the investors that make everything worse. Because you go public with the stock market, and you have people in the stock market being like, do this thing, and we'll invest more money, and then you do the thing, and nobody likes it, and everything gets worse, and the stock goes down anyway. It's like, what was the fucking point? Long story short, investors are bad. Never go public, and listen to the people who actually play your games, because people who are invested in the stock market don't play games. They just manipulate stocks in order to get rich. Ladies and gentlemen, the government. Anyway. It's a terrible time to be a gamer. Of course, the friggin' hobby of playing games, of course, has to be friggin' ruined. How much do you want to bet that in an alternate timeline where I was invested in something besides games, they'd ruin that instead, specifically? To be fair, I think the way people are talking, everyone's on through some sort of crap like that nowadays anyway, so it doesn't really necessarily stick to games per se, but like, you know. But hey, it means that Stop Killing Games got a lot more ammo, given how they've been going so far. Uh-oh. Come on. Get rid of them! There. I think there's a Waddle Dee for beating these without taking any damage at all, which is super bullshit. There's also one for doing an alternate path as well. So, like, I'd be replaying this regardless, so who cares? I can upgrade Ice, finally. Pretty sure. There's still more Waddle Dees, so... obviously I'm still missing stuff. There we go. Ooh, I missed one. You freeze Kaboo. You do that. And it's open. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Bonk! There's that Waddle Dee, and then the wanted posters are done. Is this 4 or 5? Probably 5. Yeah. I did miss one. I can still go back, I think, so I can go check. I don't think any Waddle Dees are on that extra pass, so I think this is the stage you have to replay if you want to get everything. Which I hate when that happens in games, but, you know. Whatever. There you are. I completely just went by you without even noticing. I'm sorry. I'm safe now. It's okay. Let's see. Oh, it's just a damaged one left. I think it was a damaged one. I think there is like a second. I think this does the typical Kirby thing where there's a hidden door somewhere at the start and you actually do a separate boss rush instead. Because Kirby games love doing that for some reason. Oh, just the Wild Frosty fight. Okay. That's fine. So I guess I'm not doing the extra path then. Not because there's anything up there anyway, but like I guess I could show it off if I have time. We actually are on a pretty good pace. We're unlocking the boss now, so cool. Best part is now that I've done this, I can just do it. I can use any power I want. I don't have to worry about the side room, so I don't need to use specific abilities. So I just bring in Chakram Cutter and win. You know? I can just win. With the best ability in the game. So things get good. I still don't know why it's called Winter Horns. Whatever. That's not the point. The point is, we're going back here, and we're gonna do a thing. Now, there is something I could do. There is something I could potentially do. I think I have enough Waddle Dees for it to unlock now. But I think I'm gonna hold off, because I think I did that to cheese it a little bit during this. My initial playthrough. But I'm not doing that here. I think I'd be fine doing, I don't know, sort of extra bullshit, you know? I don't need to worry about doing the perfects on all the bosses. I just need to beat the friggin' Twin Frosty fight without getting hit. Also because I can't block anything either unless I bring in ice, I think. 'Cause I think ice is the only ability with a perfect block. There might be another, but I'm pretty sure ice is the only one that has a perfect block on it. Dodge roll, but you know, if Arena is any freaking idea, like, I'm not great at that either. I need to get used to that again if I want to do the true arena stuff again, which I haven't done in a while. But like, I'm gonna have to definitely do it by the time we get to Silly Dillo. I think he's the boss in the next world. I think in this one we fight Dedede. This. No. My cutter! Thank you. I thought I lost my cutter there. You're welcome to be very angry. Alright. Bonkers. Yeah, everything's kind of going to shit. I think we've just about had enough. I've had enough. I still think about that one time. I don't think it was during Perseverance, but I was playing Sonic Adventure through Archipelago. Because I had so many traps set on that thing that when I logged in for the day, I had like 50 traps all ready to go. So Sonic was in constantly bounce around the room. There were police badniks swarming him. There was the weird blob things from Twinkle Park. I still don't know what their deal is about. But if too many traps go off, the game just can't handle it and it will crash. So at a time where Sonic said, "I've had enough," dies to an enemy, and then the game crashes. I've had enough. Crash. And Sonic just face down on the freaking ground. Also, I did the entire boss rush again. Ain't that fun? We'll be here a while. This is the worst challenge in the game. In case you want to see where the extra boss rush is, I'm pretty sure it's like right up here. You get the Maximum Tomato here, which you want it. There's seemingly nothing here, but it's all this good thing. It's gotta be it, right? No. You just keep going. Keep going. There's this. A big bonus. That's gotta be it, right? Open window. And then you go to an actual different boss rush. I'll do it later. Because the Twin Frosty's not here. You have to do this version. You know what? If we get through this pretty quick, I will do that extra boss rush because, you know, I'll be thorough with it. I don't think you get any sort of major bonus for it, though. There's no blueprint or anything hidden behind there, I don't think. Because whenever there's blueprints, there's usually only one per stage, and we already got the one from this stage because we got ice at the end. So I don't know. Bye-bye. I will say this. Doing this means I'm gonna get good practice with the arena. To be fair, most of the mini-bosses really aren't that bad. It's just this one in particular is kind of a pain in the ass. You're fighting two of them at once, they're charging you constantly. What do you want me to do? Normally my idea of the best defense is just hit so hard that they just can't attack you anyway. Doing your big super move, you're already done. Sad thing is, even if I do try to cheese it with my strats, like, I still can't get hit. If I get hit, I waste the timer on it. You'll see what I mean by the time this is all done, because we're gonna be heading back to Waddle Dee Town after the DD fight, before we do any of the DLC stuff, and I'm pretty sure we have enough Waddle Dees for it. One singular blade. Wheel, fire. Elemental weakness would be great, but I'm not great with the maneuverability aspect of it, which matters. Drill is let me go underneath the ground, but I'm pretty sure he can still slam you, so no. Also, I don't like drill that much. Best advice I can give this is aiming for one at a time. One's down, so now we're just doing a 1v1. So now we're fine. was close. Third try. I want to win till after anyway. Alright, grab that, extra coins, and then we can take our Waddle Dee and leave. I feel accomplished. Also, because you get so many piles of star coins, it's not necessarily a bad spot to grind either. If you want to just practice fighting mini-bosses for the sake of doing the arena, you get a lot of star coins out of it, so it's actually worth your time. Alright. There's the last dude. Bye-bye. But, like I said, because it went so well and did so quickly, I think I will do a round of the hidden one. I don't remember there being a major bonus behind it, but it's a thing you can do. It's like a super multi-layered secret, too. I'm gonna see if I can fit it on 30 seconds so I can send it to Lonnie and be like, can you do this in one of your games now? You're like 5-layered secret. It's crazy. I love it. Now the main event. The secret boss rush! On top! And you get checkpointed here, so once you're in, you're in. And then everything is doubled! It's the hard mode because it's so cool. That's pretty if I can line it up correctly. You can hit them both with one thing. The real perks of Cutter is the fact that I can hit multiple enemies in a line. Love to see it. I'm seeing that entry on the side. What's this about? Oh, you still can do the Waddle Dee. Wait a minute. Wait a freaking minute. Yeah, apparently you can do the Waddle Dee stuff here. That's not a lie. Just making sure. You can still get the Waddle Dees by doing the secret path. You're not locked out of it. And I guess with everything as twins, I guess you do still fight Twin Frosty, don't you? So I guess you really don't miss anything by taking the extra path. Birds! Twin birds! The main problem with Cutter during a tornado is that they like to go up in the air. So you have to throw the Cutter in the air in order to actually hit them. One down. I have ruined your pattern. One actually down. Definitely ruin your pattern. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I haven't even watched that game show. I only know that because A, people make jokes about it all the time. It's a reference thing. But also, in my constant searches for DVD games, it's just knowledge of them online. Just people playing them on YouTube and shit. There is a weakest link DVD game. So, that's a thing. I might see if I can pick up a copy of that at some point. DVD games are such a freaking lost art. It's like, imagine taking something as, let's face it, basic as a DVD menu system. It's like, the whole thing with DVD players is that they're really only meant to play video. You put a disc in, you tell it to play a video, it plays the video. The interactive menu thing is just a bonus to, you know, A, add incentive to actually upgrade the new technology, and B, because there's more room on the disc, you could put more stuff on it, and you could sort it with menus, and it's so cool. Remember when they actually tried with their menus instead of it being bland garbage that had nothing on it? I missed that. But the thing is, with a lot of DVDs for like family films and kids films, I'll put little games in there for the youngins to play. And it's super nostalgic. It's half the reason why I wanted to make a freaking DVD randomizer archipelago thing to begin with. Just that kind of thing. They're nostalgic as hell, and the technology is fascinating. Because you're mainly just building this with nothing more than a bunch of menus. Really. Oh, you only get. Oh, you only. Oh, you still have the main path because you only get one Frosty. You don't get the twins. Man, that's the payoff, I guess. You're the harder version to fight. You get the easy end game, I guess. That's kind of funny. Oh, here's the twins. You still fight them, and there's cannons now. Oh, thanks for baiting me, game. Nope. I got demolished as last. We call that Jeffing. Go watch the D-pad. I'm not a part of the channel, I'm part of the community. I'm really only there in some of the streams and their Discord. I don't really comment on YouTube videos very often. Who cares? Well, they do good work. It's mostly one guy doing it because Rick's the one in charge of all the editing and he's been in almost every video, so most of it's attributed to him. And my god, that guy has crazy work ethic. And now he's juggling freaking work trips, so like everything that's currently going up in the channel is like backlogged, so like I guess now Rick can finally have a break from the D-pad. As crazy as that seems. What is the bonus for this anyway? Oh! You get a bunch of coins and you get an extra thing for volume 2. I think it still is more generally worth it to do the normal one overall. Because you get a blueprint and everything, but like, this is still a neat little secret. I still like it. Anyway. We're done here. Yeah! We get a sign, and we get Kirby, and we get a monkey. A monkey. That was worth it. I forget where I was going. I got distracted. I got distracted with random garbage again. Let's do ice. Let's do ice stuff. I need to pay attention to where my tangents go half the time. Oh yeah, DVDs. So like, the technology is very limited. You can only do so much with a DVD because DVD players are generally only built to do DVD things. As in, you load a menu to do a thing, which is mainly just like a super special video. You tell it to play it in a video, it plays a video. And like most DVDs, you're playing at like 480p. Like you're not playing with like super high quality stuff. You know? It's very basic. But here's the thing. There were people out there who wanted to do something special with it. So they had extra code with like random menus and games and like there's no like saving your progress or anything, but like there's still like plenty of stuff they did with the DVDs. Like stuff like seeing it is revolutionary. Just for how freaking amazing the thing is from a technical standpoint. Because you take this thing that all it's meant to do is play videos, And you built in like a proper randomizer for like clips and questions, and like if that doesn't work on your DVD player because it's not sophisticated enough, you still have a bunch of preset games to go off of. You have plenty of forethought going into this. It's freaking cool. You have stuff like the Wallace and Gromit DVD game for Curse of the Were-Rabbit as like a separate thing, where it's like a full-fledged board game. Lady and the Tramp is a full-fledged board game about Disney stuff in general you could play as part of like this too. Like, DVD games are so freaking fascinating to me because they can be this fully fleshed out experience. It's not gonna be as complicated as like this. You're not playing a freaking platformer on a DVD. Not like this. But like, it's still amazing the kind of stuff they did pull off. I can commend that. And it's a lost art, because, like, they didn't do any of that with Blu-rays, despite the fact that they would realistically be more powerful and such. Like, there's some Blu-ray game bonus features, like, I have Snow White on Blu-ray, and that has a full, like, puzzle game that's kind of like Tetris. I want to see the Blu-ray version of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs has, like, a shmup or something. That might be Despicable Me. But, like, early Blu-rays did have stuff. When they weren't just porting over the stuff from the DVD games. Like, Kung Fu Panda has this one, like, multi-trial thing where it's like QTE, the game, because DVDs are really good at that. And they pour that over to Blu-ray, so if you want to play it on there, it looks better, and the input response is better, I think. It's an overall smoother experience. Which is freaking neat. But they just don't do that anymore because companies have just given up. Instead, here's a very basic menu with a very still image. It's a still image. And like nothing else. Maybe it has some music in there. That's all you're getting. It's like you get so little out of it now. Actually really sad. And they didn't even try to do, like, there was not a single scene it on Blu-ray. Which I feel like would have been absolutely freaking perfect. Because the visual quality on the scenes, you could have more movies in there, add randomization concepts into it. Like, with the added space of a Blu-ray, you could have done so much more scene it, but it's always been DVD or, God forbid, a mobile game. They put Cena on the Wii of all things, because the Wii got freaking everything, but who cares about that? Who gives a shit about the Wii version of Cena? Like, DVD games are such a fascinating concept to me, even if a lot of them just boil down to, like, basic trivia games, because, like, you still tried to innovate. You still took this thing as I keep saying it, you took this thing as primarily just a way of watching videos, and you turn it into something else. You made games out of it. It was super cool. I love that shit. I don't think there's a full list out there of every DVD game known to exist. But, like, that kind of stuff just fascinates me, just how much they did with it. And that's why I like stuff like the Game Lift, because even though it was, late to the party, and it ultimately did just freaking terrible, they still kind of tried. They kind of tried to make their own, like, version of DVD games. Give the DVD player a little bit of a buff, have it play specific games, and it's neat. It's like a little neat bit of gaming history. I find it fascinating, but, like, I know most people won't care. It's basically freaking nothing. And a lot of them are starting to fail because they have the shitty capacitors from the Xbox days. But, like, it's just neat. It's the same kind of thing that makes me feel like DVD games are so special. Because it's basically what if a DVD game got, like, a freaking upgrade for, like, for power and shit, you know? I am missing a couple. I'm missing a couple treasure routes. Yeah. Well, guess I'm gonna look around a bit. There's probably one up near DDD. We'll check him in a little bit. Do not go back in town. Press the correct button. Here's one. And we'll check up by DD in a little bit. We'll fight DD. We're gonna go over again. I went over on the last stream because I knew I wasn't gonna be streaming on the Friday. Because they started the Independence Day celebrations a little early. But, I didn't do enough to warrant 2 full streams, so I don't mind doing a little extra this time as well. We'll be back on normal pace next time. Don't worry. Assuming that the levels don't take so freaking long. I think these really weird ghost Gordos. Like, as long as you're lit up, they chase after you. When you turn it off, it's like, where'd he go? Huh? Where he went off to? He's gone. I like these enemies. They're neat. He's back. It's Kirby. Get him. Get him. Oh, he's gone. I also love the way the freaking star glows like this. It's very beautiful. Anyway. But yeah, I find DVD games to be so freaking fascinating to me. I don't know if most people really care outside of the whole, like, nostalgic element. Like, you talk to people bad, they reminisce about the times they played the freaking Safari stuff and the Lion King DVDs, and, like, you don't really get much more than that. You don't really see anyone trying to port them over to anything. You don't see people trying to innovate. All these decomp projects are for, like, the actual console and PC games. Who cares about DVD stuff? But, like, I feel like they're just as important, honestly. I feel like they're just as important as any other game. Like, there may be less power behind it. They're more simple, and a lot of them are just trivia stuff, but, like, doesn't mean they're any more, like, worthless or anything. They're still something. They're still worth preserving. They deserve some credit, you know? I mean, you gotta make Seen It playable in the future, after all, right? It's one of the few board games that will just be gone after a time because the DVDs will stop working. Like, I like physical media, but, like, nothing lasts forever. It's just that it lasts a lot longer on physical because they can't fucking take it away from you. Plus, even though people are so freaking lazy, they'll say that putting a freaking cartridge in a game slot is inconvenient. Like, I find it so satisfying. Like the whirring of a disk drive or the click of putting something into a slot, in a cartridge slot. So the whole, like, no, that's not the sound I was trying to go for. I need to drink some water. It's a whatever. It's like you click it in, and it's super satisfying. It's like, wow, it's so cool. I don't get my sword beams anymore. I don't need them. I don't need my sword beams. I can slash well enough without it. Keep spin slashing right into him because I go so fast when I spin slash. It's crazy. It's funny to think, I think there is another tier of sword, so we're not done. I think sword's the only ability with 4 tiers. Just kind of nuts. I think hammer might as well. Hammer might, but I only remember 3 for hammer. There might be a 4th for that one. No sword does. But with that, it's time to face the king himself. how decompiling a DVD game would even work, really. Because, like, I've talked about this during the last Dunsparce stream, I think, where, like, I don't know how decomp projects work. I would love to help if I knew how to. I understand that a lot of decomps are, like, these big undertakings, but, like, those simple DVD games are, you'd think it wouldn't be so bad. It's just that they're coded differently because DVD formatting is different from a typical video game. I just think people just haven't given it a shot. And maybe it's harder now because disk drives are freaking gone, so you can't just plug a thing into a computer. It's kind of annoying, but, you know, yeah, you could, I guess, work around with a USB drive. They make external DVD players. It's fine. I love the design for DD in the modern games. How it looks here. Like, they used this design for DD during Return to Dreamland, minus all of the extra, like, beast stuff. But, like, he looks like a Club Penguin character. I miss Club Penguin so much. I think a lot of people do. That's why fan service is so wonderful. But, like, I love this design. I love this design for DD a lot more than I do the 3DS one. The 3DS DD bugs the hell out of me because his eyes are super far apart and his beak's too dark. Like, instead of it being a yellow, it's pretty much like orange. It looks off to me. I don't like it. Like, it doesn't even look cute. You can still use hammer there, by the way, but I don't really want to use hammer. I probably will need to use hammer at some point because, you know, ability stuff. But, you know, I want to beat the boss first. We'll see later. You know. There obviously is one for doing without taking damage. I fucked that one up already because I was just rushing in. But, like, there should be a speedrun one. That's more important. Speedrun! Get the speedrun penalty first! I get a blueprint. Clear without guarding! I always forget about the block. That's probably why I don't dodge roll anymore. You forget I could do that. Without guarding. Clear within minute 30, so I got the speedrun one. Okay, so there's, I think, damageless, and then there's stealing his hammer. I think you do the one for stealing his hammer, but I can't fight him this quick if I don't have my cutters. Chakram cutter is just too damn good. I can't pass this up. He's getting up. No, 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 wait. I remember seeing him just slowly get up and sneak around. The first time to like, wait, no, Kirby, look out behind you. That's the type of thing that people bring up as like the anime transformation sequence where a character is like doing their whole big minute-long transformation sequence, and it's like the bad guys have to show up and punch him in the face during that. It's like that is like the time to do it. Original Wasteland. Of course, we're not warping back. I thought we would, but we don't. There's also stuff we can do back here! Yay! I'm gonna do that. I think first, let's do this. I'm pretty sure there is a damageless run, and of course we gotta get the hammer, so good luck to me. Good luck to me, I suppose. Take that. Not like I'm really gonna need it, but like if I'm at least gonna have this run to get the hammer. The hammer is the main thing here. If I can do it damageless after that, fine. But like, I at least need to get the hammer, which I think requires smacking him to second phase and then quickly swallowing the hammer. So I think that's the only time he actually freaking drops it. I love DD's grunts. My hammer! I'm taking my cutter back, because I don't want hammer. I could have done that the whole time, but no. I forgot there was a thing behind that, so that's on me, I guess. Oh, I still got hit. I blocked it. Fuck. I'm gonna walk around the wrong side and we're gonna stretch the AoE around the entire side. Damn. I got the hammer one though. That was the main task. If there's not damageless one, I'll at least see what it is now. But I at least did the one I was aiming for here, which was actually use the hammer. Unlike Meta Knight, you don't actually get to turn to like DDD Kirby or anything, so that's a little disappointing. But whatever. It does the anime thing. Yeah, damageless. It does the anime thing where anytime that Kirby becomes Hammer Kirby, just sucks up DD's hammer. Except the one time he fought Bonkers. But usually if he's Hammer Kirby, he just eats DD's hammer when he's not looking. Let's try this again! And this time, don't get trapped in a corner with the AoE. I wonder if I'm able to float above the AoE. Because I don't think the spikes went that high. So it might actually be good to just fly above it. But it also doesn't leave me in a good spot to actually attack him. Which is the thing. Kind of just leaves me more open more than anything. It's like I'm slower moving around in the air, so we'd be able to jump up and everything. Where are the freaking wolves? Needy. There we go. Whoa! I love his freaking tackle. He does that every game, and it's freaking hilarious. Because a lot of times it looks like he just trips. Back. I'm gonna climb with that there Kirby. Back here, Kirby. I'm one on you, Kirby. Squash you like a bug. I should be laughing like Dee Dee. He does not go very high. don't like how freaking long his column is. Oh, fly! It does work! Cool! Good to know. Not again! Fly! I don't like how long it is. Its range is so high as a result! No! That's why I was scared about it. Fuck. I was so close and they wouldn't let me hit him. Damn it! Damn it, I was right there! I could have dodge rolled, I guess, but I'm not great at that still. I need to practice it, I suppose, but like, one fuck up, I'm doing the whole fight again, so I'd rather not, you know, do it in this sort of scenario. I should probably be practicing it during the main run more than anything. That's on me for misjudging, I suppose. Oh well. That's what I get! That's what I get! I'm a freaking goof. Ah, yuck. At least there's one good tell if I've taken damage or not. When you're at full health, your health bar's gone. Friendly fire. Nice job, Dee Dee. Goof. We're all goofs here. What? Come on, come get me. Come get me, Dee Dee. Alright. Phase 2. That's how you do it. That's the reason why you can't go for the guarding and damage at the same time unless you do it the other way, because you have to guard in order to dodge roll. Uh-oh. Yeah. Come at me, buddy. Good. Ooh! Oh! Oh my god, that was like one frame off, I think. Oh my god! I should not have done that! That should not have worked! I dodged rolled as he slammed into me! I didn't get hit still! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! That's the kind of shit I need to see during the arena! My god! That was nuts! Oh my god! Okay, well, since that's done, I guess, that's every Waddle Dee and Winter Horns. Hooray! I don't get to cheer with my friend because my friend got kidnapped by a penguin. It sounds pathetic, but shut up! That means we're taking on the 2 DLC levels alone. Let's start. So, once again, I have no knowledge that's going into this, so this will be entirely new. Good luck to me. Oh. That was spiteful, by the way. I didn't need to do that. Well, like, I probably was going to have caught her anyway. Plus, something really good about Ice Kirby. You notice I don't have ice physics. This is something they've been doing for a lot of the modern games. Ice Kirby naturally ice skates. This means he has really good traction on ice. So, like, he's fine. He can handle himself out here. Ice Town Treats. Okay. Ice Town Sweets. Same freaking deal. Look for things that are like desserts out here. Just eating an ice cream while out here seems like a fantastic idea. And that one stopped Kirby. I'm trying to remember. Has Kirby ever gotten a brain freeze? I don't know if he has. But there could have been something from the anime where that was the case, but like, I haven't seen a lot of the anime in quite some time. There aren't even that many episodes of Ice Kirby in it. Well, I guess there was the time where the whole spicy thing competition and the sorbet. I brought that up before. That ends with Kirby getting freaking frozen. They try to turn him into a sorbet, and they try to have Cook Kirby beat him, but Cook Kirby gets overpowered because Cook Kirby doesn't work on bosses. No shit. But he ends up getting put in the like freezer orb, I guess, and he gets frozen. And Kawasaki has to give him the super spicy curry in order to melt him. So I guess Kirby can, to some extent, suffer a brain freeze. Just a more physical, full freeze. But I guess it was a kind of similar idea. You're not immune, Kirby. Alright. I do enjoy, like, spiral structures like this. This kind of stuff is cool. And not just because we're in an ice area. Shut up. Ooh, thing. Fly from over here. Kirby cannot do vertical flight very well in this game. I have to nerve it for the 3D. That can't be it. That can't be. You're kidding me. A flower on a 20 coin, and it goes on this far after? Come on. What secrets are you hiding from the game? Jerks. Oh well. I'll see in due time that I missed something. I have to play the whole stage again, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. This thing. Yay. Okay, nothing. 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 Okay. Well, if you're so sure, game, I'm fine. Honestly, ice wasn't the worst thing I could have had here, so. I'm not the greatest with the ability or anything, but the extra traction's nice. I love when abilities have, like, minor secondary effects. Like, even if you're not using it for the main ability itself, like, it still has some use otherwise. Hey, little guy, I'm coming. Ow. I find it kind of funny that there are ice penguins in this game, but they're not pengies. I don't know why they made that change. I guess multiple types of penguin do exist, but it feels kind of weird to see an ice enemy that's not pengy. I don't know. kind of weird. I'm hungry. I think it's kind of the same thing that Donkey Kong Country did, where it was all the bananas made me hungry. I guess now that I'm thinking about Kirby having all this food and I'm on the lookout for a particular type of food in the game, it's making me want to eat food now. I haven't had that much to eat anyway, so like, generally be pretty hungry. Ow! What? No. No. You know what? No. There we go. Anything I missed? Doesn't seem like it. There's some bread. There we go. What was there? And there's this. Oh well. No extra thing for the sculptures this time. Nothing. Okay. Well, I guess we're still good then. In fact, I've only seen one food thing that counts. Ooh, you again! Hi! He's actually pretty good on this thing, huh? Ice is a perfect block. I'm not hallucinating that. Of course, you can't be attacking while blocking. But, like, if you can manage it, ice is a perfect block. That little bit of like ice that pops out when I let go, that is actually a damaging weapon, kind of. It does do a little bit. Speaking of ice, hello! I should probably have not chosen ice, though! Oh, as I keep trying to use the freaking melee attack? Oh, that is a problem now. Because of the way the perfect block works with ice, I can't dodge roll. I mean, not like it matters that I can't dodge roll, but it's nice to have the maneuverability, right? A little excessive, but I'll keep like this until you get an opening. Just pushing me around like an idiot. Also, was I actually freezing him? He has an ice growing on his back. You can freeze him! That's not exclusive to the Tornado Boss. I thought it was. I never thought about freezing Mr. Frosty. Why would that ever be a thing you could do? This whole thing is ice. How could he be frozen? It's not even like the freaking ice dragon in the anime where Kirby actually goes inside the thing in order to freeze it. We're very clearly still freezing Mr. Frosty on the outside, so how the hell is this working? I was hoping I'd be able to beat him while he was walking over to me. Because that would be really funny. He's like, stay back! Stay back! Stay back! It would have been so funny, but no. Not this time. We can't have the funny today. Looking around a bit. So we're about to do their flying segment. Nothing else? Alright. Time to fly! With a sign. Oh, we're sledding! I thought it was a flying section! We're sledding! This is new! Look at him! Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, I love this. I love this so much. I had no idea this was here. Defeat enemies to speed up. It's crazy. Oh boy, how fast can we go? We do slow down after a certain amount of time, I think, though, but that is crazy. There should be a bonus for doing as fast as you can at times here. Whee! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Oh my gosh. I can't believe Kirby did City Escape as well. But instead of it being, you know, a typical day in San Fran, it's the frozen wastelands of Great Britain. Oh my god. Whee! This is so much fun. Oh my god, I love this. I love this so much. You have no idea. You could probably tell. No! The thing! There was a thing! Do I get another chance at it? I do. It's probably an achievement for not falling off once, but I had to for this, because I was totally— No! There's a thing! I need the thing! Come on, game. Sorry! Worth it! It was worth it! Go! Destroy all big— I needed to do that! I got a thing for it! I got a thing! Bonk. That was amazing! Oh my god, I love that. Look at the dog. What's the dog doing? Secret. Ah! We go to the clock tower again! Hooray! There's the last— There was the ice cream! I knew there'd be ice cream involved! Freaking sweet. Is that everything? There's one thing. Maybe I got it secretly? Yeah! I did it. Good thing. Woo! All 400 stars, sweets, all starry flowers. Don't get caught in a Kanori snowball. Kanori? I think I hit like once. Oh, but we can speedrun now! We can go fast! Also, Volume 2 is a thing now! We got a freaking train! We got a train! The train is late! Look at the treasure roads in the background. They look so cool. Oh, my friends! Another chunk. I still want to read that as a narrator from Epic Yarn. I feel like it's written just to be read like that. There's our second stage, and we are going to do it. I know we just hit 2 hours, we are playing both. I said we were doing a longer one today. So let's play this again and don't get caught in a snowball. Specifically not a Kanori penguin. Don't get hit by a penguin ball. Mr. Frosty's probably still fine, but it's better safe than sorry, I guess. But you know, it's not coming from him! No. No. I'm taking Ice Kirby and I'm freaking skating away! I'm running away with it. Oh, it's a secret disc. We put the disc in the door. Now I'm just thinking about the Game Grumps doing more co-op stuff. But like, I don't think the Game Grumps do enough collaborative stuff. I'm not meaning like do things with other channels or anything. I mean more like Aaron and Dan doing games where you work together. I think a lot of the best moments on Game Grumps are them doing stuff together. I don't even want to touch the snowballs. I don't know what counts as me getting caught in them. I assume it's me getting hit, but I still like hit the snowballs myself with things, so you know. Go around. Take these for extra coins. I do want those for the sake of the lottery system. The gotcha, makeshift gotcha things. Yeah, I'm wondering like what all the co-op things the Game Grumps have done. It's like, sure they've played Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Oh, we got the story. We're good. Now we can just get to the end. Hello, you. Nina's also really good here as well. Look at that. Oh my god, Needle is like the best power for this. Holy shit. He's weak to needles because it's like an ice pick. Let's go sledding again. Here we go. Whee! I love the fact that this is the reason why I like going into games blind. It's because I did not know this was a thing. This is so freaking cool. Oh, and there's an off-road mechanic too. If you're not in the snow, you slow down. Attention to detail galore. Yay! So happy. Like a little turbo. It feels so nice to be playing a game on stream where I'm actually having fun the entire time. Like even the person I'm like, ah, dang it. It's more of an aw, dang it, and less of a you know. I'm trying to play up my anger a little bit for laughs, I suppose, but like, you know, I'm still very clearly angry. I haven't had any moments like that in this so far. Because I think Hal knows what they're doing. So Throwing shade, throwing shade. Kirby's fun though. I like Kirby. Anyway. Yeah. Look at this mess on my head. I am a walking disaster. Very pointy. Crystal. And I got the sign! Yay! Oh my god. This is great though! This is great though! I love this! Whee! I'm free! Oh. Alright, one more stage and that's gonna be it. Freezing wind and some snowmen. Did you forget to actually name the stage and this is your basic synopsis? Or I don't want to give him too much flack for that. It's kind of funny. I feel like that does kind of feel like how like an English dub would handle the name of the anime episode, really. Actually, hang on. I want to see if I can go back. There's gotta be something this way, right? Oh, the wind. I can fight the wind, though. I can fight the wind. Well, I tried to fight the wind. I can fight the wind! I'm faster than you! Oh. That would have been a fun little secret. You overpower the wind, you go through that way. I don't want to say at least to a Halram or anything, but that would have been cool. Thinking outside the box a little bit. We always appreciate that. No! All the way back here! Dang it! Okay. Note itself, be careful, because it will want you back and far away. Sec. I never learned. I never learned, do I? They can't respawn you on unstable footing, which, because this ground is moving, this counts as that. So it can't respawn me on the frickin' platform here. And the last safe ground was over at the start of this section. Cone. Get back on. And it should spawn me at the cone platform. I fuck up again. I'm not playing DK right now, Kirby. Alright, guess I'm just going this way. I hear a dude. I see a dude. Hello. Get rid of you now. Sure is bringing out Ranger a lot. I see why. We're taking it. I'll be really happy when we get to the next world, next stream, because I'm pretty sure next stream we'll get another upgrade to Ranger. We'll get Space Ranger, finally. I think that's when the ability starts getting really good. This is my preferred version. Anyway, I'm pretty sure, like, there's like a straight up damage increase, or you lose on the rapid fire for like a faster charge or something. I remember really liking Space Ranger. It's totally inspired by Buzz Lightyear too. Yay, more ice cream! It pays to be observant! Yay, I found another friend! Woohoo! Wahoo! danger. Go away. Another melon. Secret thing. That's neat. Anything else around here? Nope. Okay. There's probably an achievement for not falling in the water at all. I fucked it up so quickly, but oh well. Hey. So, obviously we're doing the thing where you put the snowman head on the body. It did it a lot back in, like, there was the one entrance in Return to Dreamland where you snowball, and then there was the Gimmick and Planet Robobot where you freeze up the frames, basically like this, and you carry them with the Robobot. But, like, how do I do that here? Oh, that's how. I can push it. I can push it. Which one? There you go. Good thing that Kirby's breath isn't super warm. Otherwise we would have been screwed. Breathes aggressively. Oh, come on! Come on! Get a capsule for that. Because we love to see that. Don't know if this can roll through enemies, but it's laid out to where I think it can. It can! Go, Snowball Man Head! Buzzsaw Man Pants. I was hoping I had enough speed for it. It's a bomb puzzle again. But I can't cheese this one. I get a friend. Yay! Look at my friend! That one freaking Sonic Unleashed gif where it's Sonic running around in circles. So dumb. I love that gif so much. I guess it's a video because that's the audio with it, but like, there's a little loop of Sonic losing control and your Haleska just like. You just can't get any traction. Oh, Sonic! You're going nowhere fast! Oh no! Snowman. Eh. Right. Eh. You go on through. No, do not fall off. Do not fall off. Thank you. There we go. Get him. There we go. Bring my friend all the way over. Yay! This game makes me feel so happy! Kirby can just do that. He can just make anybody happy. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm wondering something. I can shoot pretty far out in the back. Not that far though. I was hoping there was like a howl room thing. A secret target in the background, but I guess not. That wasn't a thing. Okay, I thought it was another flower. Alright, so I feel like I messed this one up quite a bit. Just overall. Yeah. Sorry, go cliff. Shoot the far-off target over the ocean. So there is something like that. And I assume the last one is just don't have a friggin' snowman head fall in the void. So I isn't doing this again regardless, but like, I'm gonna make sure I don't rush ahead this time. And the only one that's gonna give me problems is the second one. I think I can handle the first one. I'm just gonna find the target. Yeah, beat the next boss. You can do this thing. Kirby, where you going? Kirby! We're not done yet, Kirby! Kirby! We got the fishing pond! Yes! Every good game has fishing! I love this mini game so much because it's all QTEs, but you get fish out of it. It's like 1 year's fish butt, but also Kirby. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can get temporary buffs to your health, attack, and speed. And yes, you can carry one with you in an extended duration, and you can just keep buying and using them in extended duration now. And it luckily does not drain when you're in Waddle Dee Town, so you can stock up as much as you want. But if you're using this, I recommend mainly just using it to get the extra HP bar. Because I'm going to be honest, there is a better way of upgrading your attack and speed without necessarily resorting to this. It's a good start. Meanwhile, there's you! Tilt and Roll Kirby. Now, at this point, I have 100% of this mode, and I've played Kirby Tilt and Tumble. This shouldn't be that bad, but we'll see. Now probably when we warp back here. Now we can do Volume 2! We might draw some pretty camping fan stages. You can upgrade things! Upgrade things! Upgrade things! I know, game. Thanks. Can I go now? I gotta go and get the starries I missed. Let me go. Let me go. No, wrong button. There. Back we go. We have 2 starries we missed here. I gotta go back for them. You can't do this to me. Far off target across the ocean. There probably was one at the end and I just didn't see it, but it's also first on the list. So what the heck? So it's from the list here. We got the hidden cave below the cliff, and I assume the last ones don't drop any snowman heads. Where's the target? It's not over there. We could have put it there, but... probably just missed it. I probably just missed it at the end. I should know right at the end of the stage, but like, I didn't see anything there. Probably a better point, I guess, to shoot from. So now I'm a little bit concerned. Where did I miss the target? Across the ocean. Oh! This? Well, I go over that way normally. That's not it. Wait, Scarfy, go away! I'm over there. It's probably in this room, though, if I were to guess. Because it's a pretty solid place where it could be. There you are! There you are. Perfect vantage point. I guess Jack coins and health for it. Nice. Alright. The other challenge I'm thinking is just don't drop any of the snowman's heads into the void. So we'll just play the rest of the stage and then we don't make the same mistake again. Then we do a lot of our gacha stuff with the DLC coins and then we're on our way. It's either that or don't fall in the water at all, but like, I think it's only really a thing in the first chunk. Not here. It would just be a little bit dumb, but whatever. Yeah. Assemble all the snowmen without losing any of their heads. That's my guess, anyway. This is the only one that's going to be a problem with, because I just timed it very poorly the first time go around saying Buzzsaw Man-Face. But, like, I know what I'm doing more now, so I'm fine. Don't hit it now. Do this and time it. There we go. And the third one should be pretty easy as well. If this ain't the challenge, I'm not sure what it would be. There's a secret cave. We got that in our first go because of the flower down there. Telegraphed very well. Shit. Well, it didn't fall down. That's the main thing. It didn't fall. I don't think it matters if I fall, more so than it. I'm gonna look ahead when I get to the end, and I'm gonna double check if there's nothing over there. It's like... you never know. Ow! Okay. There might be a hidden snowman somewhere. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was right. Build all snowmen without dropping any hits on the stage. Never mind. I was able to guess on the second go around. So we're not seeing any extra targets here, so nothing. I think there is another hell room towards the end of the game that they do the whole shooter thing in the background for. Would they go for a third? Even though the 3 or 4 Howlers being basically the same thing, and the 4th one being a freaking racing reference that none of us are gonna get. Oh well. All story saved! Hooray! Not enough for another chunk, but pretty dang solid. 78 total. We've done a lot so far, actually. It's 5? Wait, how many ones we done? 4 or 5? 4. We do 1 per. Duh. I thought we'd been at a faster pace because we were just going through so much, but no. Behold, the DVD error screen again. It does look almost complete, though, so that's pretty solid. Love to see it. It's not fully solid, but it's going to be even more solid later. So back to town! We got ourselves some gotcha to do. And the question is, I have not completed either of them yet. Let's quick flash real quick. So 1 and 2. Oh, I gotta okay, so I can't even finish 2 until I beat more of the game. Of Wild D-Town. Maybe we say more stories. Say, wait a minute, what? It's like this is actually rebuilding Wild D-Town, so getting more Wild Ds generally. And then that's time for actually just finding them normally? What? There are some locked behind the minigames in the main campaign? Because this is the fishing one. This is the giant golden fish. What the hell? Why? We're gonna start. I'm guessing this is like post-game stuff for the DLC. Which makes sense. So I guess for now we're just gonna do all of Volume 1 stuff. I think it prioritizes stuff you haven't gotten yet, though there will be repeats. Greetings, Kirby. How's your quest to save the stars? I trust it's going well. For my part, I'll continue observing meteors and searching for stars with Star God Model D. So, did you want to make a little trade while you're here? A new volume has been added to Gotcha Machine EX. Who would you like to draw from? We'll do Volume 1, because we can't complete Volume 2 yet. Volume 1 costs 150. I'm guessing Volume 2 costs 300. There's going to be a problem later, because I don't think I'm going to have enough stuff by the end. A good grind off screen, I guess. Got a song sign. Go again. We are making progress, at least, so that's good. Ooh! The evil meteor. It is prioritizing the new stuff, so I will give it credit. It is prioritizing it to an extent. I don't think it's a full-on pity system, but, like... I'm surprised it took me this long to get the basic fucking coin, but okay. Just my luck. Ooh! Crystal Bonkers! That's fine. Again. Another one. A big flower. Without a small flower that looks big close up. It's an optical illusion, you see. You know, it's progress. And now I'm just thinking about Donkey Kong again. Kirby, why are you doing this to me? First the bananas, now the barrels. I also got a monkey earlier. Kirby, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Why must you forsake me so? Alright. Back we want to draw again. So how am I doing with Volume 1? I'm missing 6. Okay. I think all I'm missing is just one boss. One boss and a bunch of random objects. The 20 star. You have 4 random objects, the 20 star, and a boss. So I think there's one more mini boss that's not here. And for some reason I can't remember which one it is. I don't think there's a mini boss for Drill. Not for Sleep, not for Crash. Not one for Needle. It can't just be these 4. It might just be the 4, I don't know. I mean, oh, this. You have Frosty on his own, you're like, help. Help me. I don't have Chakram Cutter yet, do I? No. I want to put that one in my house specifically. I think I want to put the gear in here. 3 figures at once. I want to put the gear one up there because I love... This is my favorite new form, I think. The freaking gear. Maybe the sign is a close second. That might take it. But I love the sign. I think we're at the 1 for now. I know I'm freaking stalling to get to the end here, but like... I might as well upgrade now. Because I'm gonna come in here at the start of next year to get my cutter back, and if I do that, it's gonna do this anyway. So I might as well just do it now. Dragonfire! Homing Bomb, and Frosty Ice. We have 2 level 3s and a level 2. Let's start with level 2. Higher power, higher damage. Higher after fire, higher freeze chance. I think it's a straight upgrade. I think there has to be some other bonus thing I'm missing here. And good news, I can just talk to the Waddle Dee about it. Also, look at me. I love the fact that the Frosty hat is like this hand-knitted sock cap. It's adorable. It's got little button eyes. Checks. Tell me about this one. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Is it just a straight damage increase? Is that it? Oh no! It puts a snowman behind you. I thought I had like a little extra trail. I didn't think it was a little snowman trail. Why didn't you say anything? Now this. We are using a lot of these stars, huh? I don't think I'm gonna upgrade all of them to the max power in post game on stream, because like that just means I'm grinding for stars in the arena. I'm not doing that. We did it! It's fully done! Dragonfire! Basically, this! Huge air dash! And if you hold the button, you go way farther. Look at you go. You also get an extremely long-range blast! And yes, the lingering flames linger a lot longer. Now, in terms of movement, I think overall it's not as fast, but the distance makes up for it. Especially because you're a fireball the whole time. You can change so many together. I'm barely losing any height from this. I just keep going and going and going. If I'm low up to the ground, I even leave a little bit of fire trail behind me. So I can't do it off the ground, but I just keep chaining it and chaining it and chaining it. As long as I keep pressing the button, I keep going along the ground. And then the fire trail behind me. I'm gonna hate this when we do the freaking treasure road because I remember struggling the dragon one, but whatever. And you can probably guess the gimmick with this one. So, we have remote bombs in a way. When we fire, it will start moving. If it finds an enemy by the time it blows up, it will chase right on after it. And the chain link still works. It's just a better version of chain bomb. Use this for Christ's sake. The only reason why you wouldn't want to use it is because you're also having to do with your bombs moving around. So, if you can't really get a good distance to build up your chain from, it's gonna go off earlier than you want. But it's higher damage, and if you do it from a far enough distance, you can build up your chain pretty quickly anyway. And because they're homing, you don't have to worry about your enemies getting away from you unless you hit your own bombs by accident when trying to build the chain. So, like, just use this. Get a good distance. Fire in every direction you can. Look at that! They link up very well. So, like, just use this version. I think that's gonna be it. Next time on Kirby in the Forgotten Land, we go and save our friend Elfalin. In the original Wasteland. Had to make it a freaking pun. I'm actually gonna go in the house to end this one off, because I have not done that yet. Look at this little cozy area. Look at the advertisements for all of these games. Many of these you can't even get anymore. Physical, dead, dead, dead. Physical, physical, dead, dead, physical. Also, like, the 3DS is also long gone, and Wii U's are probably all dead now anyway. At least you still have these. Still have these. Also, this was not here. They added Return to Dreamland Deluxe on the list if you get the DLC. Because that game came out after this game did, but before the DLC. I find that really funny. It's attention to detail, I suppose. Look at my little gear. I think if I go in here, I just have to figure and no, hang on. I could swear there's an option. Yeah, look. I can go up to a figure. There we go. Oh! Oh, the picture frames! For completing arenas, I think you get extra pictures. Like extra minigames such. It's like you get minigames, arenas, beating the game. You get more pictures as you beat more stuff in the side. But I could have sworn there was a thing you could do where you could look up close and personal at the figures. So where the heck? I could have sworn. Can you not? Look, here we go. Yeah, look at this! You get a little perspective thing. And Kirby's there at the table, too. Of course, if Elflin's still around, or if you're... like, Elflin will show up if you still have... Elflin, if it's a... I don't know if it's a him or a her. But if Elflin's here, they'll be here, too. And also, Bandana people look, too. They'll all surround the table. But it's just Kirby. You made a little me. I'm so happy. Yay! And you can do that for any of them. I'm pretty sure. Like, even the large ones. We should have a pretty large one around here, right? We should have a large one. Here, this one. Yeah. It's this minifigure replicating this force of evil that crashed into this world. Isn't it cool? But yeah. Main thing, though, is you can sleep. I got the one where he falls out of bed. This fully heals you. And I think it also corresponds to the version of Sleep Kirby you have unlocked. So we have only the base Sleep Kirby, so he shows up like this. But I think the upgraded version also shows up here. Look at him. So peaceful. It's so cute! Ah! This also means that outside of the cute little scene you get when you're eating with your friends, buying and eating the food from the cafe, like here in, well, D-Town's freaking pointless because you can just heal up for free. So, like, you're paying like a few dozen star coins for a little extra scene where everyone's just eating lunch together. It's cute, but ultimately pointless. You can also jump in this chimney. You can pull a galaxy too. I'm rambling. But next time, we go save our friend. And if we have time, I think we'll do a little fishing. How's that sound, huh? I like fishing. Also, I'm going to advertise One Ye's stream again because he has a fish bot. So if you like fish, you can do channel point redeems to fish. So it's a very chill time. Very fitting for his normal type of stream being so chill. The record is a stupid little thing. Anyway. I'll see you guys next time. Say goodbye, Kirby. He's so cute! Kirby's so cute! Ah! But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Kirby. And it should be a normal length stream. Hopefully. Bye-bye.